Hi guys, welcome back to GP Reactions. I hope you're well. Hope you've been having a great week and a fabulous day. Although it is a little bit overcast at the moment, it's supposed to be getting nice and warm and sunny just in time for the weekend, and hopefully we won't have any thunderstorms. And that was your weather forecast for today. So I'm really glad to be back doing some reactions. I had to stop for about a month. I was doing a lot of overtime. It's that time of year when I've got a lot of bills coming in. And if I don't do overtime, I just literally cannot meet those bills. So it does get a little bit frustrating because there's nothing more I'd like to do than a few reactions, and because I don't make any money directly on YouTube, it's not a way I can go about to actually increase revenue and stuff. So I do need to go out and actually do some work. So yeah, I'm really happy to be back, and this is a track that I have heard of. I've not heard of it for a while. It's by Kim Wilde. It's not one of, I'm going to say, I don't think it's one of her bigger tracks, but I vaguely remember it from 1982, and it didn't do too bad actually. It came out around about mid-April 1982, reached number 17. The track in question is a View from a Bridge. I was about to say View to a Kill then, that's Duran Duran. It's a View from a Bridge, and it was released on the album Select, which came out in the May, I think, of 1982. It also is written by her brother Ricky and her dad Marty Wilde. So, and that's the thing I like about these Kim Wilde records. They don't, they're not necessarily written by well, they're not written by her, so it kind of lends an extra dimension to it. But she adapts them very well for the song, and I'm sure they're written for her, but I just love the way she adapts these songs. I think the last one I reacted to is Cambodia. That was really a terrific story to it. And somebody did mention that I should check this one out anyway. Sometimes I'm a little bit reluctant to go back to songs that I've heard of before, because they were quite, I suppose, well played back in the day. But yeah, I'm really happy to be coming back to this one, because, like I said, I haven't heard it for a while, and I'm kind of curious to find out what it's about. So I think this is the Top of the Pops version by the looks of it. I don't think it's been remastered or anything, so if the sound's not great, then I have to apologise. So yeah, without further ado, this is Kim Wilde, A View from Bridge. And just to say that my only memory of this was that it was a time when I was getting out. I think I was just only recently turned 15, so I was getting out and having a lot of fun. And even though I loved music, I seriously never sat down and looked at any of the lyrics or anything like that. I had no idea what most of the music was about, and it's embarrassing. Things like the Specials Ghost Town, didn't have a Scooby-Doo what that was about when it came out. But so this is another reason why I'm going back to these songs. Anyway, enough rabbiting. This is Kim Wilde, View from a Bridge, and this was taken from the 22nd of April 1982.
Lots of patriotism. The England World Cup squad scored a massive hit. Let's say they scored lots of goals with, we'll get it right this time, England Fly the Flag. She's got her 5th hit. It is one Kim Wilde. It's her new single called View from a Bridge.
Very brooding beginning to this song.
You from the bridge, can't take it anymore. You from the bridge, can't take it anymore. I guess it all began about a year ago, like a cheap love magazine. You know the kind you read about and have to laugh at the pages in between. Now I can't believe the fool inside is me, 'cause I just can't face the world I've grown to see. found the bridge. Can't take anymore. You found the bridge. Can't take anymore. I saw you kissing her. I saw you making her in the sun sheets in between. But when you turned around, I saw your eyes were fire, and you crashed out all my dreams. And like a fool, I just stood there and let it go. I should have walked right back and let my feelings show. You found the bridge. Can't take anymore. You found the bridge.
Oh wow, I've just realised actually what she's singing about. I always assumed that the little bit I did kind of like pick up from this song was that there was something in a relationship, and I wasn't really into relationships anyway when I was 15. There's something in a relationship that she's not happy with. Maybe she's seen them from a bridge. But listening to this, I'm just kind of thinking now that maybe she's not looking at them from a bridge, she's actually on a bridge after she's seen them. So this is really, it feels quite dark. I was going to say actually, I absolutely love her look, and it's that her hair is amazing, and the outfit as well. I really kind of do miss those days. Some of the clothes were quite cheesy in the 80s, but my God, they wore them with some style.
Anymore. You sure as hell knew how to make a fool out of me. Well, you cut me down for the things you want, and now it's killing me. But then a voice said, "Jump," and I just let go, and I'm floating out in space. But then I feel your arms, and I turn around to a ghost without a face. And I just don't know what's fact or fantasy. 'Cause when I look below the bridge, I see it's me. You found the bridge. Can't take anymore. You found the bridge. Can't take anymore. You found the bridge. Can't take anymore. You found the bridge. Can't take anymore.
Kimmy Wilde.
Yeah, that was great. I think yeah. So I think I know what this song was about now, and I remember it being quite. Now I'm listening to it, I remember it being a little bit. What's the word? It's kind of miserable, but with a really good up tempo melody and beat. And I think that's what made it so appealing at the time. It was good background music. But when I listen to the lyrics now, it's really, really dark. I'm guessing right at the end she's looking down on herself as the spirit of herself, and she's actually thrown herself off a bridge, which is mad. But again, these are great lyrics. I'll go for lyrics in a bit. I think because the music quality isn't that great on this video, although I think it's the authentic Top of the Pops. I think that was a bass going all the way through. I wasn't sure whether that was a bass or a synth, but there was a great sort of rhythm to that bass right the way through the song. I love the piano as well. I think it was a piano. Again, because the sounds are just a little bit muffled to me, it was hard to distinguish between different instruments. But yeah, it's definitely had a really, really good tempo to it and a great beat. Absolutely love this, and I'm going to take a quick look at the lyrics. Okay, view from a bridge, can't take anymore. I think now I think I know what happens in this song. I think that's basically the biggest hint, very opening line. Can't take anymore. She goes on to say how it all began, and she's basically called her fella kissing somebody else. And a bit I want to get to is you sure as hell know how to make a fool out of me. Will you cut me down for the things you want, and now it's killing me. I'll lay it on the line now, you're running out of time now. But then a voice said jump, and I just let go, and I'm floating out in space. But then I feel your arms, and I turn around to a ghost without a face. And I just know what's fact or fantasy. And I just don't know what's fact or fantasy, because when I look below the bridge, I see it's me. That's a really, really fantastic, very chilling line to the end of his song. And I think with Kim Wilde, she's not one of these singers that you feel you could I mean, I've heard, she's a very warm, friendly person in real life, but the persona that she has when she's singing is quite cold, and I always felt that her facial movements were very akin to like Gary Newman, and that kind of gives it a bit of aloofness. So it's perfectly suited to these kinds of songs. And I know she changed her style a little bit later on, when in the later 80s, I think. But that was really good. That was a real time trip back, and I don't ever recall seeing On Top of the Pops, except for what was it, Kids in America, which was a really iconic performance. And this was only 1 year later, so to speak. So this was fantastic. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed that. If you have any thoughts and feelings about the song, if you was up to anything in the spring of 1982, please let us know what you was up to, whether this song meant anything to you back then, and yeah, it'd just be great to hear from you guys. I'm sorry it's been so long. I will be back with some more reactions, and I have to apologise for my everything's blocked up and nasally today. My throat feels a bit cheesy as well. I don't know whether that's hay fever or something, 'cause my eyes are watering as well when I woke up. So yeah, it's not a great way to get to come back, but any return is better than none, I guess. So take care of yourselves and have a great day.